A lot of people may not notice, but the premium outlet in Orlando not only got a Nike store and Adidas store, but also got foot traffic site stores like Shoe Palace, Foot Locker, Reeboks, New Balance. There's a ton of sneaker stores just in this outlet alone. Did I mention Vans? There's a Vans outlet as well. To be honest, I typically don't go in there. However, right next to Vans is Shoe Palace. This spot I do visit a lot. And this store do have a Jordan section. Look at these mids. Crazy. I think they're calling these the cheeseburger mids. They're different. Now, this is not something I would rock, and I do love Jordan 1s, but I don't rock mids not enough to even consider these. I like the concept, but this is a pass for me. And look what they got. Are these the new loved ones? When did these drop? I thought we had a release within the last 7, 8 years. This is too soon for this. And prior to that previous release, this was a part of a pack. Forgot which pack it was. If I'm not mistaken, this shoe came out in 2017. It's gonna be about 8 years since the last time we saw this. So I guess that is on par with sneakers releasing every 7 to 10 years. They're right on cue. But the price tag for this pair is $135. If I'm not mistaken, the previous pair, 2017, was $110. I remember I got this shoe on discount day one. It was from Finish Line, and I got a $10 coupon off, ended up paying like $90, but then I had to pay shipping and handling to be honest. They were widely available back then, and then slowly it disappeared like within the week. But it's cool to see that there wasn't no buzz or any marketing behind this shoe. And not only do they got Jordans, but they also got Nikes as well. They got the Barclays, the Auburn colorway, which is cool. These are the CB94s. And what's even crazier is right above it, they got the Bo Jackson. These are also called the Auburns. Another Auburn player as well, along with Charles Barkley. Now, I'm not saying they play together. They both came from the same school, if I'm not mistaken. And this pair is hitting for $134.99. But I also felt like we got this shoe like 3 years ago. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. The Tech Challengers, these are going for $150. I already saw these on sale below $100 at a different store. They also got some KDs. I like this colorway a little bit better. These are going for $150. And they also got the Easter joints. I think that's what these are called. They're going for $129. But it's a plethora of them. Let's not forget the foams, the book ones. They got tons of different type of shoes. Even Air Forces with the mini swoosh. Got a few pairs of that. Patent leather Air Forces, gray and white. Also got some Easter color looking joint with some pastel purple. Then you got this leather joint. Here goes the comfy walkers now. I love the Vanilla 5s, and I want this particular colorway. It's good to see that they're actually remaking or producing more pairs in all black, because all black was a hit. Don't get me wrong, a lot of them were hits too as well, including this, which I do have, and I like this colorway, but I prefer a black joint, which I don't have. Look at this color. These are the Pegasus, if I'm not mistaken, right? Pegasus 5000 or just a Pegasus? Nah, these are Pegasus Waves. Black and pink, hyper pink, whatever. $160 the price for these joints. Say word. Oh, these are the DN8. $219. Damn, they guapi. Oh, shoot. Air Force 100. They got plethora of pairs. Fun fact, when I started vlogging, these were so prevalent in the outlets. They were everywhere. Then they disappeared, and now they're bringing them back like 10 years later. Say word. Is this what they're doing now? Is that what they're doing? These are most definitely different. But I ain't mad at it. $150 is the price. I apologize. They're hitting for $135. So right now we're in Adidas. Now Adidas don't get much love on my primary channel, but this channel, if you guys want me to vlog it, let me know. I'll cater to the 2 or 3 people who still buy Adidas. But to be fair, Adidas still have some Ultra Boosts. That's like their bread and butter. Since they no longer sell Yeezys, but it's a super comfortable shoe. And I like to see the prices and colorways that they have remaining in these outlets. Like 40% off of that. Ooh, the all black pair. But no, take additional 40% off. I'm looking for an all black pair of Ultra Boosts. I definitely would love to get my hand on a pair. Then you got the Fortnite version, and they're 40% off of it. That's not bad. Off of $190. Now, I'm not a fan of this colorway, but you're getting the same discounts. Now, that $190 is the old school price on Jordan 1, so if you want to wear some comfy, nostalgia, modern Adidas, they got you. Well, it's not so modern. These shoes came out like 10 years ago, and now they fell flat on their face. Also, remember people asking for different color boosts, and they refused to. And then when they decide to like make an all black boost, then people stop buying them. But that's like pretty much every fad there is. You know, I mean, the consumers ask for a certain product, and when they deliver, people just give up or have no more interest. I used to shop at Adidas a lot, but they fell off big time. I no longer have interest in them. However, prices like this would get me back. These are $40, and so is this. Actually, no, the discount is 50% off of $60. So it's a $30 Soma, a Samoa, and you think this is cheap? It's the same price. There's no additional discounts off of it. Damn, 40 beans, 40 beans, 40 beans. I'm not mad at these prices. And this one is $30. That's not bad. I like the colorway. They still got some interesting shoes and some good pricing. These are 80 and I like that. This is the same price, a little bit more funkier. When I was shopping at Adidas, they had models like these. These were called the Pro models. What are they called now? Same thing, Pro models, advanced. However, it's going for 120, 50% off, $6 shoe. Back then, it was a $50 shoe. Adidas, however, always had superstars. They're really ever going on sale, but this one is going for 70. So is this black pair. And look what I found. I found some Harden Volume 8s for 160 with 50% off. This is an $80 shoe. And directly across from Adidas, we have Nike, which we make a lot of individual vlogs on, especially on the primary channel. Let's not forget that we also got a Converse right next to Nike as well. Looks like Nike got a spring sale. Let's see what's spring about their sale. Now, I haven't been in Nike in quite a bit. I'm gonna check and see if they have any new shoes discounted, especially these. These are $80. This is not bad. That's not a bad price. They got these for $114. The price has dropped on these. Last time I've been here, they had a big, huge selection of the Vapor Max. They got these for 90. These are the J's. Last time I've been here, they had a huge influx on the Vomeros. This one is 90. This one is 80. Look like the prices have settled down. 139. And what was here will come back. This one is 70. Makes sense. And this one is 84.97 with 40% off. And I was debating on copping this shoe. It was between this or Air Max 90 that I eventually copped. But we're gonna find out what was actually here. Drum roll, please. Ah, the Volt colorway. And I actually do own these. Damn, these shoes are super, super light. Better than that, they're super, super comfy. Anyways, let's move over to the basketball section and see what's popping over there. For the basketball section, not much. Still the LeBron and quality. Next generations, they got the white version for 90. They got the purple joint for 90. They got the Phoenix Suns colorway for 70. And wow, the LeBron 22 joints are going for $80. That's damn near 50% off of this shoe. Jason Tatum, these are hitting for 100. They also got the book ones, but this was here last time I was here and the same price. Price has not reduced, not for this pair. The KD's pricing hasn't reduced, and it's just crazy that they got these in the building. I ain't gonna lie, I bought mine from the outlet. It wasn't this store. I bought mine like 2 months back. These are the KD3s on Pearl hitting for $100. This is dope to see. If y'all looking for a pair, pull up to the Nike factory store on International Drive. They got them. There's a side up to Jordan. This is the Jordan 38 hitting for $100, and you get in the box. However, you can see the same shoes at the Nike clearance store, just minus the lid. What's the new price? $64.99. Not bad. Price is reducing, y'all. Be patient. This shoes can go down even more. And you get the box intact. Look, they got plethora sizes still available. And guys, there's no shortage of clothing, outerwear, tons of gear, 50% off. Even this heavyweight hoodie. But it's a zip down. Thin for $110 though, but you're paying $65 for it. Then over here we got the Tech Fleece. Those are 40% off as well. And this one is $55.97. Another heavyweight jogger. UNC colorway. So the actual price would be $32. I'm not mad at it. I'll pay $32 all day for these type of quality joggers. And Tech Fleece is a little bit more expensive, obviously. It's a higher premium material, more classy, and mostly sought after type of outerwear. You got the pullover hoodie, and these are also going for 50% off of 70. This is 35. Not mad at that color. These are not the essentials. Well, they are. It's just not the heavyweight. This is middleweight to lightweight, $65, but you're getting 50% off of it. However, I do feel quality you're getting from this compared to this is a better deal. Now, that's just my personal opinion. They got more of the outerwear heavyweight joints. These are $100 for this salmon or orange colorway. This is a middleweight Nike Wear, established 1972. Crew neck. They do got tees with 20% off. More tech, 50% off of 94. I ain't mad at it. And there's plenty more outerwear t-shirts and shorts that we're probably not gonna get to, so let's keep it pushing. I think those KDs were a great deal. Actually, that's the price I paid for my pair. And they do have a full-size run, including size 14. Just FYI. And guys, if you're in the area, they do got a Puma. So if you're looking for Puma shoes, they got you. Finally, they converted the Finish Line into JD Sports. This was forever a Finish Line. I'm glad to make the change. So they do have it. The Vomeros all black. It's cool to see. These shoes sold out ASAP Rocket. First sighting of them since they're sold out. These were at Nike as well. Pay a lot lower for my pair. And they got those for 100. Not bad. Now you are gonna find the same thing that you're gonna find in the foot traffic site JD versus the outlet. Not much has changed. These are 140, and they do have a Jordan wall, but it looks like it's going to be all mids and lows. I don't see no high OG, nothing. That's profound. Not even a high OG, not even an OG retro low in the building. All Jumpman on the tongue and all mids. That's the best you're gonna get. Same thing for dunks. Oh, some more J's in the corner, but it looks like it's the 6 rings, Jordan 4 lows or RN Bookers for 90. And the Ja Morant's for 55. Before I get out of here, I do want to bring this to your attention. The Reimagine 1 black toe is already on sale, but it's for kid sizes, GS sizes only. That's unfortunate, but eventually it will get lower for adult men's. Thought this was the Reimagine 1 lows. For a quick sec, put in that. And guys, to bring to your attention, there is a Foot Locker in the building. Well, it looks like we're not gonna be able to get in there. And from the window, it's not anything really impressive in there. So I think we can end the vlog here. See if this is open. It is. What's up? All right, no problem. Just want to see if they got basketball shorts. So they do got a clearance section in Reebok. So I'm looking for some basketball shorts. Ooh, these are kind of thick. Oh, there are the black top. I remember playing, well, go up. I remember playing the Above the Rim tournament back in the days. We placed third and we were in the papers for that. That was when they had the black top. It was crazy. Then we had Hoop It Up and then the rest is history. Or that whole 3-on-3 tournament stuff is. However, these are $50, but you are getting additional 50% off. So technically they're $25 and they got multiple different colors. And this is a thick mesh material, so I'm not mad at those. And to be honest, in Reebok, pretty much the only thing you're gonna find in here that's remotely interesting, it's gonna be Reebok questions, maybe some Shacks, maybe some pumps. That's pretty much all you get from a place like this outside of gear. Maybe Sean Kemp's once in a while. At the moment, I don't see much basketball gear at all. What are these? It says they're new arrivals. And I used to wear a lot of Reeboks. Not so much now. That said, we're out of here.